Oh, that's Emma Miller. So excited to watch her performance tonight.
Why? You fancy watching that train wreck on the ramp?
What do you mean?
Emma Miller is a nobody. What has she ever accomplished? Didn't you hear how she slept her way to make it on the runway? What a loser. Watch out. She's gonna fizzle out very soon from the entertainment industry.
I see your point.
Emma overheard their nasty whispers. Ariadne glared at her, thinking she managed to demotivate Emma. But she had no idea Emma was an unstoppable force. Emma continued doing her rehearsal and went backstage for hair and makeup. Another top model, Zelda, had just arrived with her famous uncle, the renowned actor Morgan Richards. Morgan and Zelda approached Barry, the show director.
Morgan, I didn't know you were gonna make an appearance. So sorry,
No need to apologize, Barry. Here to support my niece. I heard some unknown model's gonna open the show.
Yes, at Charlotte's recommendation, we have gone with Emma Miller.
But I want to open the show.
We've saved you for the end, Zelda. You will be closing the show. I am sure you will steal all the limelight just like a showstopper.
No way. That's not good enough.
Seriously, why on earth is an unknown model opening the show? You better speak to her and have Zelda do the opening. I suggest you better remove her. What's the point?
The show director was at a loss of words. He didn't know what to do. After all, Morgan was a renowned actor, and he didn't want to be in his bad books. He approached Emma, who was sitting with Lisa backstage.
Emma, I am so sorry, but there's a sudden change of plans. Actually, you won't be part of tonight's show. Sorry. Please try to understand my position.
What do you mean? Do you even know what you're saying?
Emma had seen Zelda and Morgan talking to Barry. She knew what this was all about. She smiled calmly and held Lisa's arm to bring her back. The game was on. Emma was not going to give up so easily. No problem, Barry. But since I am already in makeup, let me walk as the third model on the runway. I am sure you know it's a headache to find a replacement model at the last minute. Barry was shocked. He had expected Emma to be outraged with this change of plan, but she responded with maturity. Barry thanked her for being so accommodating. When Ariadne heard about this, she was ecstatic.
Oh, Emma, did you think you could waltz into this industry without anyone's support? This is just the beginning. You'll never rise to the top, and I'll ensure it.
Meanwhile, Eric, who was sitting in his car outside the venue, heard about what had happened with Emma. He was not going to let this pass so easily.
Luke, there's something I want you to do. Go inside and ask Emma if she would like to have dinner with me tonight.
Got it, sir.
Luke immediately knew what his boss was up to. Eric was not going to let his wife suffer alone. It was time for action. Luke headed inside the venue. All eyes turned to look at Luke. Being the assistant of the CEO of Kaleidoscope brought its own recognition and power. So it wasn't surprising when Morgan recognized Luke and stood up to greet him.
Luke, it's been a while. How have you been?
Luke simply nodded at Morgan without replying. His eyes scanned the room for someone else. He finally found Emma seated by herself away from the crowd. Luke went up to her and bowed respectfully.
Miss Miller, Mr. Roberts has asked if you would like to have dinner with him tonight.
A collective gasp swept through the room. Morgan appeared the most stunned, regretting his decision to involve Barry. He sensed Emma and Eric were close. Zelda, who was very happy until this point, sensed her uncle's changed demeanor.
What's the matter, Uncle? Is something wrong?
You stupid girl! You've put me and yourself in grave danger. If Eric Roberts finds out that I meddled with Emma's opening, it will be the end for me. I better find Barry.
Emma had understood Eric's motivations behind this action and smiled at Luke. I will be more than happy to. Morgan asked Barry to undo the wrong they had done and make Emma start the show once again. But when Barry went up to Emma, she respectfully declined the offer, saying that she was happy to go third. Barry wasn't in the mood to trouble her anymore. Ariadne was left scratching her head about Eric and Emma's connection.
Even if she knows Eric Roberts, they must not be so close. Must be distant acquaintances. Otherwise, she would have used him to move up in her career. Someone like Mr. Roberts would never be friends with Emma Miller for sure.
Why is Ariadne hating on you, Emma? What's her deal? She's giving off bad vibes.
Let it go, Lisa. She is not worth her time.
Just wait till she hears about you signing with H-World. It'll blow her mind. I'm looking forward to that.
Emma shook her head at Lisa's antics. Backstage, as the show was about to start, all the models gathered, pumped up. But Zelda, after her uncle's rant, wasn't feeling confident. She tripped on stage, but luckily, the second model caught her in time.
Oh no, This is a disaster.
And it's all your fault, Morgan. My show's a disaster because of you.
Suddenly, loud cheers erupted from the audience. Emma gracefully strutted down the runway, effortlessly embodying perfection in every step. Her outfit complimented her, and the audience was captivated by her charm. Emma radiated professionalism. Morgan feared the consequences, while Barry, scanning the crowd, noticed a tall figure in the front row. It was none other than the CEO of Kaleidoscope, Mr. Eric Roberts. Barry couldn't believe his eyes. The CEO's attention was solely fixated on Emma. Through outfit changes and varied looks, Emma consistently stood out. She saved the show, receiving the loudest applause.
Mr. Roberts, I did not expect to run into you like this.
Eric remained silent, purposefully allowing the tension to build before speaking.
Congratulations on your show today.
Thank you, Mr. Roberts. If I knew you were coming, I would have invited you as a chief guest.
No need. I have one question. Who messed with Emma Miller at the start of the show?
It was Zelda, a model. Her uncle, Morgan Richards, suggested removing Emma. Ariadne Sanders also supported it.
Emma and Lisa approached the car, witnessing the conversation. Eric's demeanor shifted to one of protection and warmth when he saw Emma. He draped his coat around her, opened the car door, and took a seat beside her. Barry timidly approached the car window.
One other thing, and I think this goes without saying. You are not to say or mention my relationship with Emma to anybody else.
Of course, sir. I will not be saying a word to anybody.
Good. Let's go, Luke.
The car drove away, leaving Barry wiping sweat from his forehead, realizing he was trembling. Unaware, Charlotte was trying to get his attention.
Hello, Charlotte.
How did it go with Emma?
I can assure you that she is the top model you are looking for. She was incredible, so professional and balanced in all aspects.
I knew I made the right choice by signing her.
But you must be wary of Ariadne. She doesn't like Emma and is out to take her down. But if you ask me, it's Ariadne who will be taken down and out by Emma.
What will Ariadne try next? How will this rivalry between Emma and her fare out next? Hi guys, Emma here. Don't let your excitement die. The full audio series is on the Pocket FM app. Tap the link in the description to install now.